morning. Welcome to the Daily Stoic Recovery Podcast with Ashley on the 27th of January. The 3 areas of training. There are 3 areas which a person who would be wise and good must be trained. The first has to do with desires and aversions. That a person may never miss the mark in desires nor fall into what repels them. The second has to do with impulses to act and not act, and more broadly with duty, that a person may act deliberately for good reasons and not carelessly. The third has to do with freedom from deception and composure, and the whole area of judgment. The assent our mind gives to its perceptions. The assent our mind gives to its perceptions. Of these areas, the chief and most urgent, the first, which has to do with the passions. The strong emotions arise only when we fail in our desires and aversions. EPICTETUS. 3 areas of training today, and as a daily Stoic book rightly points out that all these trainings are mixed up or are intertwined with each other. Our passions affect our actions. Our judgment affects our passions, and our actions affect our passion, where we act. So we judge something, we have that passion, and then we act on it. And then our judgments affect our actions as well, not just our passions. So all these 3 areas, judgment, passions and action, how we're acting, they all affect each other, and to really understand them takes practice, takes some reflection, and asking yourself, like, how are you acting? Are you acting from passion? Are you acting based on what you feel you have to do, or you should do, or what someone's told you to do? Or are you acting from your guiding reason, from your purpose? Have you distinguished your purpose? That's one of the greatest gifts that nature's given to us, that we've all been given a reason, a good reason to live, a will to do good things. And for me, it's also separating. It's drawing awareness to our good actions, avoiding moving with what is good and avoiding what is bad. And yes, with the control and perceptions, having solid control and perceptions of things, so we can see the difference. And noticing our impulses, noticing that it's not things that upset us, it's our judgment of them, and being aware of our impulses and how we are reacting to things, and paying attention to, is that within my radar, and The chief, as Epictetus says, has to do with our passions. For strong emotions arise only when we fail in our desires and aversions. So it's noticing where your passions are. Your passions directed to your actions? And what are your passions? Are they based on greed? Are they based on getting things outside you? Are they based on chasing something? Are they based on anger or resent or lack? Or are your passions based on fear? Are your passions based on not being enough? To get something so you are complete? That was for me. I spent my whole life being passionate and having these desires to complete myself in relationships, with gambling, with other addictions, pornography, and all these emotions of lack, unworthiness. And also we can sort of spend a life doing things what we think we should do, and actions are directed to that, and our judgments, the whole three, judgments, passions, actions, are all directed to that, what's happened in the past, what might happen in the future, anticipation, suspicion, and so let's focus on these three areas today: judgments, passions, and actions. Are we acting good? Are we acting bad? Are we acting based on what we control, or are we acting in a pursuit to get that someone else controls? Are we acting just in our radar of just being in the four virtues: and honest, kind, courageous, self-controlled, self-respected person? So let's draw attention to that today, and I will pass you on to today, the 27th of January. 3 areas of training to focus on. Reflect. It comes with reflection. Consistent reflecting. It comes with practice. These quotes are not just going to happen overnight. You have to practice them, be aware of them, and meditate on them. And yesterday I brought a daily Stoic journal, so I'm reflecting in the morning and night time, just a couple of sentences on who I want to be that day, and what happened yesterday, and what happened in the day. And it's consistent analysis of thoughts, feelings, and actions. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye bye.